battered food service industry are trying to make a comeback while keeping social distancing in mind. And today, we'll be speaking to a restaurant owner in Amsterdam. They have an innovation and a creative solution to win over customers. We're joined now by Willem Velthoven, Creative Director of Mediamatic. Willem, thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word. How did you come up with this novel concept of this quarantine greenhouses?
Well, actually, we already had the greenhouses for the art projects that we are conducting in Amsterdam, because we are not just a restaurant, we're also an art center. We thought, let's just try, since we are not able to do normal service. We removed some plants from the greenhouses and moved in ourselves. And first we thought maybe it's too small, too claustrophobic. But actually it feels great to be inside there. It feels really nice and protected. It's very pleasant to spend some hours and get some really nice service while sitting at the waterside.
It really looks very comfortable taking a look at the pictures. And how many of these quarantine greenhouses did you build?
We built 6, and we are now waiting for permission from our government to build another 6.
Okay, so that's more than 10 there. But of course, in the Netherlands, there is a rule of a social distancing of 1.5 meters. So if you're seated inside the quarantine greenhouses, are you also 1.5 meters apart? And who can eat
really.
in those
Actually,
quarantine greenhouses?
It's not intended. It's not intended for those that should keep a social distance to each other. In the greenhouse, you can keep 1.5 meters distance, but you're in a small space together. So actually, you're really close together. It's intended for people that are sharing a household.
No dating. No dates.
And they, pardon?
No dates.
No new dates. No, it's not a good solution for that. We're working on other solutions for fresh dates. This is for people that are already familiar with each other and that love to go outside and protect themselves from random confrontations with other visitors outside in the restaurant. So it's a safe way of being together and be shielded also from the staff. As you see, the staff is also serving from the outside. They're using face shields and gloves, and that means that the guests can be really protected and relax while they enjoy the hospitality.
So, Willem, how are your bookings? Let's say me and my wife decide to go to Amsterdam and visit your restaurant. Will I be able to get a seat for 2?
Send me a private message, because for now it's really going fast. Next week we will be putting more tickets on our website to accept some more. If we are doing well with building more greenhouses, we're also looking for more staff now to work here, because actually there's a lot of enthusiasm and very good feedback we got on the initiative. So we are trying to expand the service now.
Of course, expand the service, but are you also planning to replicate this quarantine greenhouses in other cities in the Netherlands, or even open up in other countries?
I think that people in other countries should just learn from us and steal the idea and improve on it. We are not trying to become a commercial chain. We are an art center. We're dedicated to doing experimental design research and art research. And therefore, we share what we discover. We share the experiments, and people come by and learn and build on top of the things that they find at Mediamatic.
You have a very unique dining concept there in Amsterdam. And yesterday, we interviewed the couple from Värmland, Sweden, who also have a very novel concept of table for one on the outskirts of Sweden. Tell us about your 4-course plant-based menu. What can we have there if we decide to have dinner?
It's a really freshly cooked, very ambitious chefs. They're not using animal products. We run a vegan restaurant, so that means that you have a very nice, fresh choice of locally grown vegetables and mushrooms. Some of it grown on the premises in our own greenhouses, and some of it coming from local farmers.
Thank you so much for joining us on The Final Word here on CNN Philippines. Willem Velthoven, Creative Director of Mediamatic. And congratulations on these quarantine greenhouses.
Thank you so much.